Hello there, welcome to another video. Let's talk about soft life culture. In this current generation, and no one wants to have it hard. Everyone wants the princess treatment. I'm in my do not disturb era. Anything that is not serving my purpose, you have to go type of vibe. And honestly, there is nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with I don't want no struggles, no stress vibes. But what they don't tell you is that even the softest silk has wrinkles. As much as the whole living your Pinterest board dreams is cute and all, sometimes this lifestyle will have you side eyeing the whole movement. Manifesting is cute and everything until the landlord comes knocking at your door and it's like, girl, I see your vision board and everything, but where's the rent? It doesn't work that way. Faith without works is dead. You still have to do something, and honestly, sometimes self-life will have you working harder more than hustle culture, because you have to maintain a certain lifestyle. Trying to be a real housewife on a KFC budget, you can't soft life your way out of just manifesting. This lifestyle is low-key built for the grind and not just the vibes. While you're manifesting peace and light, the grind does not stop for those who can't afford the break. Soft life sounds good until rent comes knocking on your door. You can't sip enough matchas, you can't do enough Pilates, you can't light enough candles to make up for the fact that bills are very much real. Like, that rent is due on the first, regardless of how soft you want your life to be. Unless you have a trust fund or something, life will still remind you real quick that that lifestyle requires money. And best believe that financial freedom that the influencers be talking about, they really don't say how they got there. All they say is that go do Pilates, go buy your coffee, mind your business, and you're like, girl, minding my business is no problem. The problem is the Pilates and everyday coffee. That thing requires money. Buying coffee at a cafe every day is not cheap. I mean, they say choose peace, but they don't say peace does not swipe at your local store. And let's be real, not everyone has the privilege to afford the luxuries of life. People are out here working their behinds off. Some people have 2 jobs, paychecks comes out already slashed, bills still have to be paid, some have kids, and kids are a whole other bills of themselves. Soft life is cute and all until you realize that you still have to clock in somewhere to afford the lifestyle. Nobody's out here handling Chanel bags for free. The lifestyle assumes that you got options, but honestly, the options ain't optioning. Choosing peace is cute, but the system is not made up that way. Not everything is scented candles and money affirmations. All I'm saying is choosing soft life isn't always accessible when survival mode is default. Let's be honest, soft life can sometimes feel like it's all about the aesthetics. I mean, you scroll on Instagram, you see the girlies posing, sipping their matchas, pretending like life is not lifing. The vibe can sometimes come off as fake. Like, people are trying so hard to look soft. The girlies are out here posing with their face mask that cost more than a meal, that cost more than a bill sometimes, lighting candles at every angle of your house, but behind the scenes, they are grinding their behinds off. And you ask yourself, are you really living a soft life? If it only exists on Instagram, it's hard to tell if you're actually enjoying the lifestyle or you're just trying to keep up with the image. Listen, you might get too focused on staying unbothered that you start forgetting real responsibilities. We glamorize ease so much, but what happens when your laundry needs to be done? What happens when you still have to go to work? Soft life isn't an excuse to neglect your responsibilities. As much as peace is important, don't let it turn into procrastination. You get so chill that you forget that goals still have to be met. I mean, success isn't going to find itself. It requires effort. You can still choose peace without ignoring reality. You can still look good while grinding. You can be unbothered without being lazy. This lifestyle is like a bubble bath. You get to relax, but at the end of the day, you still have to get up and handle business when the water gets cold. You can't stay there forever. There is nothing wrong with wanting peace of mind in our life, but we can't ignore the fact that life be life in sometimes. As much as we want all good things happening to us, we can't control all the bad things from happening. And it's funny how when you're trying so hard to be at peace, that's when drama be following you, like it has a GPS on you or something. That family member is still in your business, that coworker still clings on you like a bed bug. You can't just meditate your way out of real life problems. Stress does not care, it will still pull up on you uninvited. All in all, self life isn't always glitz and glam. As much as it's always about self care, luxury vibes, stress free vibes, let's not act like it's all perfect out here. These are the layers that no one wants to peel because it gets too real. This lifestyle sometimes skips over the fact that life is not always smooth. You'll have your own shares of struggles and hardship. But that does not mean that you should wear your struggles as a badge of honor. You have to be the person that knows when to grind and when to glow. You don't have to pick a side. You can still live a soft life while making boss moves. You just have to find a balance between the two. You may hate the whole soft life movement, but let's not act like hustle culture will leave you looking 50 in your 30s if you're not careful. All I'm saying is know when to apply pressure and know when to take a step back. And this model brings me to the end. I hope you liked it, and if you did, please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next time.